We've returned today to the dark corner. What do you look like? It depends on who's looking. It looked like just darkness.
The recorder switch has been turned off.
What? Keep rolling. With the change of the season, it's time for us to revisit a few of these places we've been going to for the past couple of years. With every change of season, we like to go to these areas and get new sets of data. And over the years of doing this, we can possibly build some sort of pattern by doing that. We've returned today to the dark corner. Over the years, we've gathered a lot of strange evidence out here, and I'm not sure what the spring will bring. But we're excited to get out here and explore around. It's been a while since we've been out here, and it looks like the forest has really thickened up since last time. So we're excited to get out here and check it out. Now, it seems like we went straight from winter into summer because it is insanely hot out here. This is like the real first hot weekend of the year. So the bugs are going insane. And so what we're concerned about right now is the possibility of copperheads being out here. The cicada broods are emerging this year, and that is a huge food source for copperheads. So we've actually got our snake gaiters on today, and we're gonna hopefully not run across any copperheads out here, but we do know that the bugs are eating us alive. We know it's gonna be a hot summer, but we're gonna try to get through it the best we can and keep the work up. So let's get on into the dark corner. Every time we get going up this trail a bit, I always like to stop in these muddy areas. These are some low-lying areas where the water will gather and it just stays muddy all the time. Now, because this bottleneck's right here, any sort of wildlife that's traveling through here will have to walk over this. So you have basically an imprint, a story, a book telling you what is in this area, what is traveling through here based on the prints. Before, we've found turkey prints, deer prints, we've even found bear prints out here before. But today it looks like we've just got large canine prints. Now the mud is not super soft. My boots are making impressions, obviously, but you've got some older canine prints here, and those are pretty big. We know that there are coyotes out here. So there's a possibility that's just a really big coyote, but it's nice to have this right here. That way we can sort of get an idea of what's out here and what's traveling through this area this time of year. It's gonna be such a hot summer, you know. Oof. But we can't run around out here without these gaiters on, because my concern is that we've been testing our luck for so long that eventually we're gonna get got by a snake, by a copperhead especially.
We're getting got by these bugs right now.
Yeah, there's
I mean,
so
I
many
can see them just in the camera.
Can you?
I mean, I can see them with the naked eye, obviously,
Yeah.
but usually the camera doesn't pick it up, but it's just, There's just swarms of bugs out right
Well,
now.
we're not going to have to stop for snacks or anything because I've inhaled and eaten about 50 of these things already.
Well, it's a
today.
warm winter down here, which
Yeah.
means that it's going to be a bad summer for insects. That's before the cicadas come out.
Yep.
So
So it's gonna be a rough one. But right now, oh my God, it's so hot. I can't believe how hot it is right now. And we're still just in spring. I'm not looking forward to July and August. I'll be honest about that.
yeah, I mean, we were in long sleeves a week ago,
Yeah.
and now
Now I'm like.
it's in the
pouring sweat.
90s. So
Yeah. So, yeah, not looking forward to what summer's gonna bring. We're gonna have a plague of cicadas. We're gonna have a ton of copperheads, and it's gonna be an insanely hot summer. So,
we are actually trying to get ahead of the game on cicadas right now. We're trying out a few different audio functions.
yeah.
To make sure that we can just kind of try to work around the cicada noise as best we can. We're running a shotgun mic on the camera. We have Jesse wired up.
Yeah, we're running a lav on me right now.
That is actually set up to a external recording system on my backpack. And then we're running a non-stop
Baseline recorder.
baseline recorder, which you see right there, which is just an omnidirectional microphone. Try to get that on camera. There we go. Which is hooked to a small digital audio recorder in my backpack. So what we're going to do is, our big concern is, if we hear anything like screams, howls, moans, wood knocks, how are we going to get it over the sounds of the cicadas?
Yeah.
So we're right now trying to experiment to see if we can try to, again, get ahead of the problem.
Yeah, that's my concern is, on a normal summer or late spring evening, it's insanely loud. We get an insane amount of cicadas out here. This is the perfect environment for them, and they just thrive out here. And this is supposed to be the biggest brood in years, decades, right?
Might be over 100 years or close to 100 years.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be really, really bad.
I haven't done as much research on them as I should, because every time I start reading them, I just
You hear me making the noise?
I just go, well, no, I just go, I don't want to deal with this right now, and I back away from it.
Yeah,
So.
but we're gonna do the best we can do with the heat,
All right,
snakes, bugs.
let's gear back up and get moving.
Yeah, let's get going. I'm gonna get my gaiters back on. And, we've never really gone this way before, or gone off trail this way before, so I say we go explore this over here. Looks like it dips down into like a creek over here, so we'll go check out this way. This might be an area we could possibly investigate at night, and but it looks like something's been traveling through here. Look at this, over this tree bend here, underneath it. It looks like it's almost like something travels under that as well.
Nothing big,
But it's definitely beaten down all around here. So let's go just check this out and investigate this area a little bit. Definitely a spot where these gators are coming in handy.
Yeah.
Some kind of burrow over here.
Oh yeah, something's digging down in.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, what the hell was that?
It's like a crash.
Yeah.
So I think the last time we were here, there had been a wildfire that swept through this area. You can still see the evidence of that, the marks that it's left on the land, even though a lot of it's bouncing back. That was a while back, but it'll take a while before this gets back to what it once was. All right, let's keep
Go and
going.
explore for a little bit. As we move towards the water, these bugs are going to get 10 times worse, man. The joy of doing this stuff in the south in the summertime.
Looks like a sheer drop off over this way.
Okay.
Do you want to go that way where it's a little more even?
Sure. Yeah, you lead the way.
Yeah. Because look how deep this little cut over here is.
Oh yeah, it's going down. It's a drop in elevation.
So there is a creek down there. I can hear it a little bit. And that sudden drop in elevation is a good indicator of that too.
It's dry, man.
Very dry.
It is very dry.
You're running the risk of another wildfire coming through here
Yeah.
with these conditions like this.
A couple good rains though, and the undergrowth's going to be a lot worse than it is right now. Let's keep on moving down, see what else we see. Just watch your step, move slow. We got
Heard like a popping noise. This area almost has like a primeval look to it.
Yeah. It's gonna be difficult to move through at night.
Yeah. Back up a little bit.
What's that?
I think it's a yellow jacket.
Okay.
We'll just go this way. That's one of the last things we want is going into a yellow jacket nest. I don't know. Very quiet out here right now.
It is very quiet.
You can tell there's some sort of travel through these areas.
Mm-hmm.
Could be game trails for deer. Most likely that's what it is, but it's very quiet out here today. I'm curious to how the night's gonna be.
Yeah.
After a seemingly quiet day scout of the area, we wondered if the night would bring more of the same. Was whatever we had encountered here on our many expeditions before truly gone from the area? Or was it quietly lying in wait, observing us before we had a chance to observe it?
We've geared up for night and we are ready to dive back into the woods. The temperature dropped a little bit, so we had to put some jackets on. I gotta be honest with you right now. It feels like we're almost in a soundproof room. That's how quiet it is out here right now. Now, our scouting up to this point all day was pretty uneventful. It doesn't seem like a lot has changed here. We didn't really hear anything significant, and it's so quiet tonight, which is going to be a completely different story in a few weeks when that cicada brood comes out. So we're going to enjoy the silence while we have it, and we can actually get some audio recordings if we hear anything. We're going to hike deeper into the woods and go towards where we heard that phantom drumming a few months ago.
What are you hearing? What are you hearing?
Shut up. Do not move. Did you hear that?
No, I did not. What was it?
Wait till we get home and I put headphones on your head and you listen to what we just got.
What did we just get?
There's nothing that way. I can show you on the GPS. There's nothing that way but the forest. Do you know what just came from that direction? Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Boom, 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 boom. Exactly that. Through the forest, that direction.
All right.
I feel it. I can hear it and feel it. It's not as pronounced now. What the heck?
Oh, no.
We've even gotten some thermal images out here, some thermal video of some sort of upright creature looking at us from behind the trees.
I got something. What do you got?
I don't know. I'm getting heat.
Big, little?
Heat's sticking.
You filming it?
Yeah, of course. Can't tell. What are you? That's big.
It's big?
It's big. I don't know what it is. It's big. What is that? It's cute.
I'm watching around us.
Okay.
Did you lose it?
Oh, it's gone. I don't know what to expect tonight, but we're just going to go in here and we're going to just be quiet and just listen and let the forest do the talking. We've turned off the night vision and we just want to show you guys a little bit of what we see when we're out here. Because the camera has the night vision on it, the IR really floods the terrain and you can really see a lot. But for us out here in the woods, this is what we see. We're running red flashlights tonight and the red headlamps so that we can kind of go low profile. It's insanely quiet and we don't really want to cause too much of a stir.
Watch out.
Look at that.
Spiders are back out.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and knock that down.
Let's just move around him.
Okay.
We can get around him without bothering him.
We're going to leave the night vision off just so you guys can see what we see. And we're going to do a lot of first person footage tonight. I know you guys love that. So you can see what it's like to be in the woods and what we have from our perspective. So tonight we are running red headlamps and our red flashlights. We're trying to be very low profile because it's insanely still and quiet out here. We don't want to cause too much of a ruckus. We like to vary our approach on how we do this. And sometimes we go through the woods making a ton of noise with white light. But today, because the forest is kind of quiet, I think it's time for us to be a little quiet as well. And just keep an ear out and just go low profile through the woods. Whoa,
What do you got?
I saw a light.
I saw a light earlier.
I saw a light right over here.
I thought it was fireflies.
No,
at
they're not
first.
out yet.
Yeah. and
It was
that's-
right over here.
That's what I saw when
in
we
the
were coming-
trees.
When we were coming up, I told you, I said, it's way too early for
Hang on.
fireflies. What am I seeing here?
I have no clue.
You're going to bust your thermal out?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull the thermal out because.
All right. We were seeing little glimmerings of white lights.
Yeah.
And we were going, it's too early for fireflies.
We're running red lights, so it wasn't a reflection
Yeah, no.
off of like a bug or anything of a white light.
Let's walk up here to this ledge.
Okay.
Let's just go. Let me know when you're ready. Watch your step.
All right. I'm gonna record while I look. So because it's getting warmer out here, I'm having to change the palette that I use on my thermal. I've been using the Fusion palette, but right now because it's getting warmer and everything's gonna be the same basic temperature, that really washes out a lot. So I've got it on red hot. So if there's anything that's extremely hot in the woods, it's gonna pop out immediately.
Anything?
No.
I'm telling you, I saw at least 3 of those, like just white flashes of light.
Shh, shh. I heard like a crying sound. I'm gonna leave my thermal out, and just around my neck. Just
You heard a crying sound
I
here?
heard like a weird crying sound.
Tell you what, I've got 1 drop recorder on me. Do you want
Yeah.
to leave a drop recorder here?
Not here. I think we should go deeper if we're gonna
Okay,
do that.
that's fine. So, yeah.
But
Hi.
let's just keep it. Well, my message finally went through.
Okay.
All right, that's our location. Our location got sent out, so that's good. I think we need to go a little deeper,
Okay.
and then we'll find a spot a little deeper up
Yeah.
into the mountain, and leave a drop recorder there.
Gotcha.
And then we'll keep moving, and then we'll come back in a few hours and
Pick up the
see
drop
what
recorder,
happens.
See what we got.
Yeah.
Oh, it's dry out here. There's no way we're going to be able to walk quietly through some of this stuff. We're going to try to stay on this old forestry road or service road, whatever it is. It hasn't been used in a while, and grass and weeds are starting to come up on it, so it's a bit quieter to walk on. I'm going to go night vision for a little bit here.
Whoa!
What do you got?
A flash of light.
I've got it on nice shot right now. So,
How? How did that happen? It was right there.
that's what I'm telling you. And it's too early for firefly. It didn't look like a firefly. It just looked like a little white dot of light that opened up real quick.
That's so weird.
Let's move up towards it. I've got this on night shot now.
All right.
So hopefully it'll pick up anything
Yeah,
you see.
perfect.
Upon reviewing the footage, it turns out we actually did capture one of these light anomalies.
Like, even though we're like in a wide open forest right now, I have this insane feeling of claustrophobia.
Well, I mean, look at the walls.
We are bounded on either side by walls.
Yeah, but that's the top. It's about 9 feet tall up there. This forestry road was bulldozed once in the past. I don't know, 20 years ago maybe. And we think it was built on top of an older road that was already here because we found old, like horseshoes, that were obviously thrown here once upon a time. So we think this is an old mountain road that, when this land was seized and made public, was turned into like a service road or an access road, and then finally just blocked off and just abandoned. I swear I just heard a kid, like a kid's voice.
What?
Like a kid, like kind of not saying anything, but just kind of giving a little yell, you know, like off a playground or something.
You remember, it was a while back we were out here and I heard like that little girl.
What do you got? What do you got?
Sounded like a scream.
Huh?
Sounded like a scream.
I did not hear a scream. Where at?
In the distance.
Okay.
Like a child's scream?
No, I did not hear it. How far away was it from us?
I don't know. It's that direction.
Take the camera.
My adrenaline is pumping like crazy.
Take the camera. You said it was a distance away?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, walk with me. Walk with me.
My adrenaline is going.
Okay.
It sounded like a little girl screaming.
All right, here, I got this.
It was this direction.
Let's move towards it. That's kind of exactly what it just sounded like.
I heard it like around.
I just got like
area.
goosebumps all over my arms.
And it scared me so bad, like it upset me.
Did you just hear something or see?
I heard someone moving through the woods over here.
Yeah. Thermal.
I got it. I've got a mouse.
You got a mouse right now?
I think. I'm getting a heat signature. Unless it's... Well, wait a minute.
Where you at? Over here?
Yeah. Oh my God.
What is it?
It's gone.
It's gone?
Yeah. I think it was a small creature. We'll have to review the footage.
Well...
But it was right up there. It was like something looking over that hill.
You want to go up here?
I think it was a small creature. We'll
Because that's going to be real difficult to move through it.
We'll check it
In the
out.
dark.
I think it was a small creature
Right.
that ran off when I flashlighted it. Oh, I got something else over here. Something in the tree. I think it's a bird. You remember what happened last time?
Yeah.
Well, at least we know this is working. Alright.
Let's keep moving on. Let's just keep our ears open.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep night shot on. I'm going to keep night vision on. So in case we catch one of those little flashes of light, it'll hopefully be more apparent on this than it would just be on the regular camera mode.
This old road is really fascinating to me. We found an old horseshoe just kind of embedded in the side of the road. It was so weird. I sat down to take a rest and I found that horseshoe. I asked the forest to give me something, which is really kind of a weird thing to do, I guess, but I asked the forest to give me something, and then I sat down and I found that old horseshoe. We're in the dark corner of South Carolina, and this place is absolutely famous for being a very rough and dangerous area full of moonshiners long ago. There's no telling what kind of crazy violence and just human activity that this road has seen over the years. And now that it's abandoned, I'm wondering if something else has moved into this territory. I'm wondering if that darkness that set in from the human element in the dark corner has actually affected this area, much like the LBL is affected by the human element there. I just saw a freaking light that way.
You're kidding me.
No.
Damn it. I want to watch in like every direction at once right now.
Yeah.
The camera's going to be a little jumpy because I'm spinning so much.
This eerie silence has me so uneasy.
Yeah, it's weird.
Watch out for that giant piece of quartz.
That's never... Okay.
I almost tripped on it.
Hold on. That's been placed there.
It's perfectly square,
Perfectly
too.
square, too.
Yeah.
Hold on a second, let me kill this with... It's just a perfectly square piece of quartz that's there. It's odd.
How's that? Can you see it?
Yeah, that's weird. And we moved it. There's actually grass underneath it.
Yeah.
It's been folded over to the side, see?
Look at that.
Always with the quartz, man. Always with the quartz.
Yeah.
All right, let's roll. Is there a tree down over the...
Yeah, I just get nervous going into this area because the walls are so high around this old road. It freaks me out every time we go up here. Here's another piece of quartz.
Laid right on top.
Yeah.
Oh, let me crank this down a little bit. Yeah. Squarish. Lay it on. Move it. Roll it a little bit. Yep. It's weird because we've just become very in tune to the natural world around us as we're looking for the unnatural. And quartz always seems to play such a pivotal part.
Somehow. And
of
it
what
seems
we're
like it's just...
experiencing. And now that we've started to pay more and more attention to the quartz, it seems like the quartz itself is starting to, we're finding it arranged in patterns. We found a triangle of it last week.
You want to hear something weird?
Yeah.
I wonder if... You know how that whole thing goes, like, what do you look like? It depends on who's looking.
It's starting to...
What if it knows it can communicate
That
via...
we're paying attention to the quartz?
Yeah. Is that weird?
It's weird, but I'm telling you right now that that's how I'm kind of leaning. So, all right, let's keep going.
Hey.
Yeah. What do you got?
Something's moving through the woods over here. All right, be quiet. Shh. Something was moving over here. I'm not seeing anything.
reason through here, the camera's having a hard time focusing.
Really?
And there's nothing in the air through here. I might have spoken too soon. Yeah.
Dude, I heard something like moving through the woods over here.
Back on the sides.
You want to keep moving forward?
Yeah. Yeah, let's keep going.
Did you hear that?
What was it?
You didn't hear that huge like stick break that way? So I was telling you to be quiet for a second. Something was moving around up there.
You got anything on the thermal?
No. I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it. I'm not seeing it.
So you're hearing movement, but you're not seeing anything.
Whoa.
What do you got?
Shh, don't move and don't talk. Joe.
What?
Listen that way.
Hmm?
Joe, there's something big over there. I can hear it.
Right up here?
Yes, point the mic that way.
I've got the mic pointed that way.
We gotta move this way.
1 second.
You hear it?
Hold on 1 second. All right. I just changed the audio settings on this. Do you smell that?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Something big is in the woods over here. I'm recording. I've got something up here.
I'm watching the sides and the back.
Up on that hill. It's just a dot right now. Because it's like in a lot of trees.
Sounded big when you heard it move?
Yeah.
Broken ass like trees around here.
Might be something in the tree. I can't tell. The brush is so thick. We need to move up the road a little bit here.
All right, keep an eye on that spot.
I lost it.
It's going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna white light this area. You ready? White light in 3, 2, 1.
What?
I'm leaving the drop recorder here.
Okay.
All right, we're rolling. Placing. Okay, placing. I'm leaving it up with the light on, okay?
Okay.
Marked. Walking away. Let's go. There's a big extreme curve to the road here. So we can't say 20 feet ahead of us right now.
I don't like
Let me
this.
go first.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What do you got? Whoa. All right, that's your...
You can't sit on the camera. You need to go to white.
I'm going to white. Deep impression. The dart is collapsed on that side of it a little bit. It looks narrower than what it is as it went in.
So it looks like the dirt collapsed on the sides?
The dirt's collapsing on the higher end right there.
Look, it looks like the shape of toes at the top.
It does look like shape of toes at the top. Weird. All right. Inconclusive, but suggestive.
This is also distracting us as we're trying to go around this freaking tight corner.
Hold on. Yeah. That may not have been a footprint, but it
Sure as hell looks like one.
It looks like one that the dirt has collapsed on the higher side a little bit, but we have found footprints on some of these old muddy roads up here before, so it's not outside the realm of possibility. Some of these areas stay pretty damp. It's pretty dry everywhere else. Oh,
What?
behind you.
What?
Noise behind you. Skip
Jesus.
thermal over here.
I'm not seeing anything.
It was a stick break or something hit a branch or something over here.
Did you hear that cry?
Yes. Look at where you are right now. What did we hear here before?
The drums.
This is the drum spot. This is where a couple of these old roads intersect at. We're going to move up towards what we're hearing. But you guys going to see what we're seeing right now. This is what we're seeing. This is what we're seeing right now. It's very, very, very dark and still up here. And we're hearing cries that are coming from somewhere in here. Slow down. Stop right there. That's not.
Do you feel like the whole time we've been coming up through here that like we've been like watched?
Oh no, I feel like it right now. When you see this camera footage, it's whipping around like nobody's business because I'm
Yeah.
trying to watch in all directions. I constantly feel like
And it sounded
got
like
eyes
something.
on my back of my head.
It sounded like something like yelling earlier.
But I mean, even like right now, this footage is gonna be a lot shakier than normal,
Yeah.
just because I can't focus on the camera and I'm trying to look in all directions at once. I say we start moving back towards the drop recorder.
Yeah.
Get back into that area where we thought we heard something.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Huh?
I got a glimpse of a heat signature.
Over here?
Yeah. Way up there on the hill though.
You ain't getting to that hill at night.
No.
We'd have to go full white light.
There's a creek over there too. You gotta
yeah,
cross.
and cut our way through some of this stuff.
What the heck, man?
That's the thing, is this is a lot easier in fall and winter.
Oh yeah. It was weird. It's just like a little flash. I saw it twice. Kind of going through.
Back here. A lot of tree bends. All right, let's move back down to where we heard something at. Check on that recorder.
Yeah. All right.
closing in.
Picking up the recorder.
What's that?
Picking up the recorder. Here, can you come up there and grab it? I'll take the cam.
I got it. Recorder's off.
What? Did you turn it off or it was just off?
The recorder switch has been turned off.
What?
The recorder switch has been turned off. Turning it back on and it's powering back on, telling me welcome right now.
What?
The recorder switch has been turned off.
That's a switch. Can you turn your headlamp off and then show us the switch so we can see what we're talking about here?
There, it was switched down.
I'm trying to follow your hands.
Switch is down when we pulled up. We need a white light around us right now, okay? Because this recorder got turned off.
What?
The recorder has been manually turned off. The switch has been manually set. Okay?
That's fucked up.
That's extremely fucked up. All right, give me the camera.
I'm getting my white flashlight out.
Red light's away, white light out. Because that's not that's not an electronic failure. That's nothing but something switched that thing off. Look in the mud for any boot prints or footprints or anything around it. Now, if it approached from up there, it ain't gonna leave anything. That's all foliage.
No,
right
it's not.
Jesse, the switch is switched off. That is more disturbing than if it.
What does that mean?
That means that something turned it off.
With
Okay?
thumbs.
The battery wasn't drained. There wasn't a weird electrical malfunction. A mechanical switch was turned from on to off. We've got to go try to review this audio to see if we got anything approaching it.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, and listen to me very carefully.
What?
I want you to have your thermal like at the ready.
It's ready.
But you have your white light. We're white lighting our way
All right.
down to a more open area.
All right.
Okay. That's somehow one of the more frightening things that's ever happened to us.
It was just switched off.
There was no light to it. And then I was like, what the hell happened to it? And then my immediate thought was that the battery got drained.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I realized that the switch was turned off.
Joe?
Yeah. What do you got?
I thought I saw something over there.
Okay.
Down there.
All right.
Down there. When I came around the corner.
Okay.
Right there.
All right.
Oh!
Watch your step.
I came around the corner. It was right there.
What did you see?
I don't know. It was dark. My flashlight was on lower. It was on low.
Like a shadow?
Yeah, something. It was right there. It was right above where that rock outcropping right there is.
All right. Stay to my left.
It was right here where this rock is.
Okay.
It was like right here.
Right here?
Yeah. It was right here.
All right.
Oh, shoot.
We need to watch our step.
Yeah, I know.
Just go. Don't worry about this right now.
It was right here, whatever.
Okay.
It was right here where this tree is. It was right here.
All right. Jesse, the camera is pretty much useless at this point.
What's going on?
It won't focus in. It's acting like we're in a deep fog right now
What?
or something like that, but there's no fog out right now.
Keep rolling.
All right.
We're like trapped in by these walls over here. I can't see anything.
All right.
That was so weird.
And I'm keeping an eye behind
I don't
us.
know. I just saw like darkness, you know, like it looked like just darkness. All I saw was that. My flashlight was on low. As soon as I turned it up, it was
Why
gone.
does this keep happening to us? Every time we think that we're in an area with just stereotypical like Bigfoot stuff, other weird stuff starts happening.